my goodness, I remember this. I had an example where I thought it was our job, since we talked in a group after we ran with the attending and the residents, I thought it would be helpful to like go tell the patient what our plan was. Some attendings like that, but the majority do not like it. They like to make sure that they are with you or they're the ones telling the plan, because plans can change. Sometimes you misunderstood what they said, or sometimes by the time that you get back to the patient's room, or let's say like an hour later, new results come in, which completely changes the plan. Also, since you're a medical student, you don't always understand all the medications, all the diseases, and sometimes they ask you, like the patient asks you questions that you don't know. And that's why it's important to ask the residents like how much they want to disclose. I remember I was in OB/GYN clinical rotation, and I went into the patient room. They wanted to have birth control. And so I started doing what we were taught to do in OSCEs, where it's like, what type, like asking them questions about, in addition to just gathering history, I started educating them on every single type of birth control. And my attending really did not like it. She got very angry with me. And that's why I learned, oh, I should have asked her if she wanted me to educate the patient on different birth controls. Did she want me to just gather history? Did she want me to just be like, cool, you're here for birth control, and go back? Because that's what she wanted. Now, if you're a resident or attending, please talk to medical students and tell them what you expect, even if they don't ask you, because they're constantly going in and out of different providers, different residents, and everyone has their own expectations. It's hard, and I wish I could obviously tell the attending, don't be upset if the medical student makes a mistake. That's what they're in for. They're here to learn. So yeah, I hope that helps. Thinking about surgery rotation, sometimes the residents don't want you to scrub in. So not all the times do the attendings want you to scrub in. Sometimes they just want you to observe. And it's very simple. If you ask beforehand, then you can find out what they want. Maybe they only want you to scrub in halfway through. You never know. And it's better to ask beforehand instead of them being upset with you after. Been there, done that, not fun. Okay,